Hello everybody, I am Krishna Rao Patro. Today we will see one more application, that is how to convert integer to Roman using Java language. So one of the important program in the lead code environment, that is to convert integer to Roman. Let us see. To convert the integer to Roman, you should know what are the Roman symbols are there. So totally there are 7 symbols are there. Those symbols you should know. The first symbol is I, whose value is 1. The second symbol is V, whose value is 5. Okay. Then next is X, whose value is 10. Next is L, whose value is 50. Next is C, whose value is 100. Next is D, whose value is 500. Next is M, whose value is 1000. So once you know these symbols, then you can convert the integer value to Roman. And to convert integer to Roman, there are some rules. So these Roman numbers always mean the Roman symbols always comes from bigger to smaller. That means come from left to right with to first to assume M, M, C, D. So the values should come in this way. This highest, then C, then D. But here C is 100, D is 500. If at all these rules are violating, then it will subtract. So now you have to convert integer value to Roman symbols. For example, I am giving 3. If I give 3, you have to give me 3 i's. Similarly, if I give 58, whose value is LVII. L is how much? 50. V is how much? 5. And I is how much? Triple I is 3. So 58. Similarly, if I give 1994, then the value is 1994. So that means M 900, that is CM, XC, that is 90, IV, that is 4. So these are the symbols, these are required output. So how to get it? So for that, if I give, for example, 105, this is my integer. Then what is the corresponding Roman string? So what I will do, because my maximum value is how much? 1000. I will divide by 1000. If I divide by 1000, will I get any value? I will not get any value, because 105 is not divisible by 1000. Then I will try to divide by 500. Whether it is divisible by 500? No. Then I will divide by 100. If I divide by 100, what I will get? I will get 1. So that means 100 is there. So 1C. Then the remainder is how much? 5. After dividing by 100, I will get a counter 1. That means that many C's are there. Because 100 is C. So 1C. Then remaining value 5. Now 5 is divisible by 10? No. 5 is divisible by 5? Yes. So CV. So this is the way you can evaluate. For example, I may give 227. So 227 means it is divisible by 100. If I divide by 100, what I will get? I will get 2. So that means there are 2 hundreds. So it is nothing but 2C, CC. After dividing by hundreds, then remaining value, how much remaining value? That is 27. So 27 divided by how much? 10. If I divide by 10, I will get 2. So that means there are 2 tens. So that is XX. And remaining how much? 7. The 7, I divide by 5. If I divide by 5, how many are there I will get? I will get 1. So 1V. The remaining is 2. 2 is divisible by 1. Yes. How many 2's? So 2 ones. So II. So XXIAB. So the logic is what? First I will divide by the value. Then I will get a counter. That quotient should be printed. The divisors. Then the remainder, I will keep on dividing until my number become 0. So this is the logic I will apply now. So to get the symbol, let me store the list of symbols. What are the list of symbols? M is how much? 1000. CM is how much? 900. D is how much? 400. So I will be writing first all the symbols. Then CD is how much? 400. C is how much? 100. Then next XC, that is 10. L 50. Then XL, that is 40. Then X 10. Then IX 9. Then V 5. Then IV, that is 4. Then I 1. So all the values and symbols I will write in a order from high to low, because while converting the integer to Roman, I will start from always high value. That's why I am writing in a higher order. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We will write all the 13 symbols as well as their corresponding 13 values. After writing that, then I will try to divide with these values. Once you divide, then you will get a how many that values are there. That many the corresponding symbols I will print. If it divisible, then print. If it not divisible, I will go to the next number. So I will be keep on dividing till end or until my number become 0. So I will read my number. Assume this number is my parameter. This number I will try to check. How many time I will divide? I will divide until my number become 0. So I will start from my 0th place. Which is the 0th place? That is 1000. Symbols dot length. How many symbols are there? That is 13. So this symbols dot length is 13. So that means the loop repeats 13 times. Now the number, whatever the number you are passing, that number I will divide with the value of I, which is the I, that is 100, sorry 1000. So divide the number by 1000. Once you divide, then you will get a counter. That means it says how many thousands are there. After that, remaining values. So after dividing by 1000, what are the remaining values? That remaining value I am updating here. If at all my counter is greater than 0, you print that many symbols. You print that many symbols, because for every value, the corresponding symbol, the symbols of I am storing in a string builder. So there is a string builder. In the string builder, I am appending 1 by 1. So how many times I have to append? The counter times. If counter is 3, so 3 times. If counter is 2, 2 times. If counter is 1, only 1 time. If counter is 0, no time. So now, after that, again the loop goes. How long it will go? Until all the symbols. Although you can put a condition also here. If at all the number is 0, here you can put a condition. If num is equal to 0, then no need to continue. Simply you can break it also. You can write one condition also. You can break. Otherwise, unnecessarily it will go till end of the symbols. Because we need not go till end. If it will stop in the middle, why to repeat? So you can break also. So at the end of the loop, then whatever the values you have appended in the string builder, that value you return in terms of string format. So this is the logic. I hope it is clear now. Let us write a program using Java. Let us go to Notepad. Control N. Convert integer to Roman string. So now you have to read the number and then convert into Roman string. So for that, I need a package import java util.star. Okay. Then write a class into Roman. Here I will write a method called convert integer to Roman. I will write a method. That method returns a string int to Roman. Int to Roman. This is the name of the method. And I am passing the string as a parameter. So I am passing the number as a parameter, because int num, this value I have to convert into string, and this method I should call directly. So static and this method should be accessible to everywhere, so public. Now here I will write the logic. What logic? What are the symbols are there and what are the corresponding values are there. So let me define the symbols. So define a string array, string, the symbols. This array, here I will write all the symbols. Whatever the symbols are in the increasing order. First symbol, because a string, write double quote, comma, CM, that is 900, then 1900, then within double quote D, that is how much? 500. Then before that, CD, sorry, first I will write the values, then we will not have a confusion. Int values. What are the values are there? The values are 40,000. Next is 900. Next is 500. 500 means D. First D, then 400, that is C. 500, then 400, then 100, then 90. Because these are the order you would follow. So 100 is C, 100 is C, then 90 is XC, because you have to subtract. After 90, then 50, then 40. So 50 means L. So I am writing both the symbol as well as the corresponding value, XL. After 40, then 10. After 10, then 9. 10 means X. And then IX. Then V. Then IV. So here that means here how much? Up to 9. Then 5, 4. Up 5, 4. Then 1. So these are the symbols first you have to write. Then you have to convert the program. I. Now if you count, you must get 13. Now count it. First M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So now you got 13 symbols. So then as well as the corresponding 13 values also. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So please write all the 13 values and 13 symbols. After that, then you can start your program. Then these strings where you have to store in a string builder. So define a string builder. Because string builder is a special object which will allow you to append so that you can get back easily. String builder SV equal to new string builder. Initially the string is empty. Now whatever the number you are passing, that number you have to convert into the Roman symbol. Now put a loop for int I equal to 0, because I have started from 0th symbol but 0th number until I less than how many symbols are there. So that I will find out using length attribute symbols dot length. There is an attribute called length attribute that will count how many numbers are there or how many different type of symbols are there. I plus plus. Now here what I will do? Now here I will check whether my number is divisible by the corresponding value or not. If it divisible, then how many times? So I'll make a counter, int counter. That counter talks about how many times it divisible. My number is num divisible by, means I am dividing by values of I. First I will divide by ith value because I am going from highest to lowest. If at all it divisible, then that many times that symbol I will append. So I will put a loop while the counter is greater than 0. I'll come here. My string builder sv dot append. What I have to append? The corresponding symbol. The symbol is available in the symbols array. So symbols of I. Symbols of I. Then the counter has to reduce because after appending one, I will reduce the counter. Initially, the counter is 0. Okay. After that, remaining values. How much remaining values? The num modulus equal to the num of, the values of I. Because already this part is over. So the remaining part I am taking. This value of I. So now repeat. Now here I will check. If at all the num is 0, no need to repeat. So I will put a condition. If num equal to 0, then I will break the loop. No need to continue. Break it. Once the loop is over, then return the corresponding string. So now sv is my string builder. Sv dot, there is a method called toString that will give you a string format of the string object. Then return that value. Return that one. That is my Roman string. This value I will use in my main method. So I will write my main method public static void main string argument array. Here what I will do? I will read the number. After reading the number, I will pass that number to my method. That method will return the corresponding Roman string. So read the number int num. I will define one scanner object, scanner sc equal to new scanner. Here I will write system.in. Now my num equal to sc dot next int. Here I will ask the user enter the corresponding number. System dot out dot println enter number. After getting the number, then I will call the method. Which method? This method I will call int to Roman. This will return the Roman string. So here method which takes the number, I will pass the number as a parameter, then that will return the Roman string. So here I will define string Roman string. Initially it is empty. That Roman string I will assign here. Whatever the value is returned, I will print it. System dot out dot println my Roman string or Roman value. This value plus the Roman string. So whatever the value is returned, that I will print it. Control S. Now the name of the class is int2 Roman. Control S. Control V. Dot Java. Now go to the command prompt. Open the information. Java C. Roman to integer to Roman. Java. Now there is a mistake. Semicolon is missing. While appending, sv dot append. Every statement must be ended with semicolon. Yeah. Compile it. Now Java int to Roman. Now You have to give integer value, enter the number, assume I am entering 105. So I will get CV because C is 100, V is 5. If I enter, for example, 104, 104, 104 means C IV. C is 100, IV is 4. Let me run once again. Assume 1020. 1020 means I will get MXX. M is 1000, XX is 20. Similarly, assume 2222. Yeah. MMCC XX. So you will get corresponding value. Assume I am entering 519. 519. 500 is D. X is 10. IX is 9. So 509. Fine. So this is the way you can solve. So you can write this program easily, and this is one of the very, very common program in an interview. Please go through this logic and do it. And it requires practice. So practice well so that you will get. Only the main part is this part. Out of this, the main part is this part. Because here it will decide how many the Roman symbols are there. That many times this symbols is appending. After that, remaining part is here. After finding this symbol, then remaining, this is the remaining number. Okay, so this is the way you will do. I hope it is clear. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.